What I want to do tonight is just, kind of come here every Wednesday to give you updates as what we're doing as a company. And those of you, I'm sure, who have not heard, one of the key things that we have been working on was our own cryptocurrency. And this cryptocurrency stuff is really a game changer. It really is. I mean, it's something that I believe is going to change really the world as we know it, because pretty much everybody at some point in time is going to have some digital currency. Most people today, I would say probably 2% of people actually own some digital currency right now. And so that opens up a huge opportunity whenever you find something that the majority of people is going to end up owning in the future, and you're able to get involved with it when so few people have it today, then there's a tremendous opportunity to generate some real wealth, with that type of positioning. And not many things in life come along that allows us to be able to get in front of it and position ourselves so that we're able to profit from something that we absolutely know is going to happen. It's not a question about this. There's literally no question about it, that the crypto electronic fund industry is going to be the biggest transference of wealth, really, the world that I believe has ever seen. The thing is it does not take a tremendous amount of skill or education or any of those things in order to be able to profit from this industry. Okay, but I had an opportunity to watch the cryptocurrency industry from a distance and just kind of look at it and see it progress over time. And truthfully, I had no interest in it in the beginning, but as it started to progress more and more and more, and I started to see more and more of these cryptocurrencies hit the market or whatever, I started doing a little research into it. And kind of the way I think, when I look at stuff, I see patterns that typically, for some reason, I'm the only one to kind of see it for some reason. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I just see things a little bit differently than a lot of people. And so when I looked at the cryptocurrency market, I'm going to show you what I looked at and what I saw. And I'm going to explain to you, it's like everybody was looking at the same thing, okay? And when I looked at it, to me, it just literally, I saw a pattern that could easily be set up in such a way to help people make money. Because typically with a cryptocurrency, when it comes to the market, most people find out about it from a friend or they see it on social media or something like that, and they go out and they buy some of this crypto, okay? But what I notice is when they buy the crypto, really what they do after they buy it is they literally cross their fingers and hope that the price will go up, okay? They literally hope that the price will go up. They don't have a clue if the price of that currency is going to go up or down. Not even a little clue whatsoever. And what I found even more interesting was that the experts, people who are putting out all the videos and everything and explaining to people and the big experts in it, they were guessing at it too. They really didn't have any idea of if the currency was going to go up or down, okay? And so to me, that really posed an opportunity, because I said to myself, well, wait a minute, hold on. If everybody is putting up $1 trillion a day is going into this market, and the best that this market has to offer is put your money in and hope that it goes up in value. I said, well, you know, if someone can come up with a pattern, something that can allow a person no longer hope, but when they buy the currency, they can have a certainty of knowing that the value is going to go up at some point in time. Well, that is extremely valuable if you're able to see the pattern and put together a strategy that would allow people to 100% know when they buy that the price is going to go up. And so when I saw the pattern and I came up with the concept, first thing I did is I said, well, I can't be the only guy to see this. I mean, there's got to be other people doing this, and nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say that in the future, virtually everybody is going to do what we're doing, okay? So it's important for us to gain market share while we can, because we can't get all the business. We don't want all the business. We don't need all the business, but we need a percentage of the business. And we're the first ones to come up with the strategy I'm going to show you tonight. And this strategy works. And it changes everything. It literally changes everything, okay? So to start, think about it like this. You have a company. They start a cryptocurrency, okay? Everybody's excited about it. So they go and they launch the currency. And when they launch it, it shoots up in value immediately. I watched this happen. I looked at dozens of cryptocurrencies, and the patterns were always exactly the same. Khadijah, can you bring up slide 1? I'll show you what I saw, okay?
One second, it's coming up.
Okay. And to me, it just really it leaped out at me. It just leaped out at me when I was looking at this. I said, wait a minute, there's a pattern to this, okay? There's a pattern to this, okay? Oh, that's nice right there, okay. All right. So this is what I saw, all right? If you notice here, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see a date there, the 19th, okay? It looks like that's of May, okay? And you can see this currency right there is when it was released, okay? But really, nobody kind of knew about the currency, so they probably were just doing some promotion, all right? Doing some promotions and everything, letting people know that this new currency existed. And if you look up in the top left corner, that's the name of the currency. It's called Kishu, K-I-S-U, all right? So anyway, this currency is going along, and then it hits a point right there on the 10th, looks like. And the word starts to get out, and then people start to buy. So when people start to buy, the excitement level is there, and everybody's talking about it, and everybody's running and buying it. So the price shoots up right there over a very short period of time right there, probably about a week, not even a week. The 10th to probably the 13th, looks like, something like that, I don't know. But anyway, the price shoots up to its high. And then something interesting happens. People start selling, taking profits, okay? People start selling, taking profits because they raise it up to a certain level, and people are saying like, well, my money, I made 5, 10 times my money or whatever, so let me dump it, let me sell it, okay? When they start selling, everybody starts selling. And when everybody starts selling, the price starts to decline. And we can see the decline there. And the decline, this is what I call, after the exponential growth, I labeled all these phases in order to understand how these things work. And so I call the growth the exponential growth phase. And then the next phase, when it starts to come down, I call that the volatility stage, because you can see that a number of people, more people are selling than are buying, okay? Because the green indicates people buying and the red indicates people selling. Every time somebody sells, the price go down, okay? So if you take a look at it, it's on a trend that's going down, 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 down. Then I know they did a little advertising campaign, well, not a little, actually a huge advertising campaign. And right there, right before the 14th, and the price kind of went up a little bit, but then it kind of got caught right there on the 14th, and to the right there, Khadijah, where it's down to on 14th right there, yeah. And then and so then the price flattened out again. Everybody seen that little bump, and then they started selling again, selling, selling, selling. Okay, and so at this point, I would guess that this crypto, the way it's put together and the way it's structured, it's pretty much going to stay in this pattern of volatility, where it goes up and down, a little bit here and there, and maybe have a buyer here or there that raises the price a little bit. Price goes up a little bit, price comes down, people selling and so forth. But the real opportunity to make some real money has passed, okay, with this particular currency, all right? And so again, that would mean nothing if it wasn't for this. Click on slide 2. Okay. Here's another crypto, okay, Bisu, B-I-S-U, all right? Looks pretty much the same, doesn't it? Where again, they started off promoting, then it hit exponential growth, it went up, people started taking profits, okay? And then when people started taking profits, all of a sudden, the value starts going down. And once that value starts going down, people see people selling, they believe, and they're right, that the price is never going to go back up to that high again. And the reason it's never going to go back up to that high is because it's structured wrong, okay? And so as the price, when people see people selling, they start selling too, in order to try to either cut their losses or take the money and run, okay? And then once it gets that level right there, what I call volatility, now it's just kind of going back and forth, up and down, back and forth, up and down. But the trend is a downward trend. And so I can say with this currency here, and again, I don't know the future or anything like that, but probably somewhere in the future, that trend is going to continue unless they change some things, okay? But right now, they just have the wrong strategy and the wrong formula, okay? But their strategy and formula is the exact same as everybody else, okay? Go to the next slide. Here's a more seasoned company here, okay, that started, okay? And what happened with them, same thing, they went up, but they didn't have a real quick jump, but it went up in value here as people bought and sold, but they had more buyers and sellers for a while, okay? Then it hit its peak. And then once, people, that probably that major red candle there started selling. Everybody else kind of started selling and got down on the currency. And then the price just went down towards a downward trend, okay? And goes into volatility where it's up and down, up and down. So when you buy this currency, you're buying it, hoping that your fingers are crossed. And with your fingers crossed, hoping that it goes up. And what I really think is financial is that everybody's talking about what currencies should I buy? What's the next hot currency? Which one should I buy? Which one? But they're really asking the wrong question. The reason they're asking the wrong question is because, as you can see, all these currencies pretty much do the same thing. So it's not a matter of what currency, if you're trying to make money, it's not what currency you buy. What matters most is when you buy the currency, okay? And so any currency you buy, if you buy it at the right time, you can make money. And if you buy it at the wrong time, you're gonna lose money, okay? If you bought this currency around the 18th, okay, then chances are you're gonna lose money because the price went down and it never recovered. It hasn't recovered as of yet, and it probably never will because they don't have the right strategy. So this even happens with some of the largest coins like Bitcoin, okay? Well, Bitcoin will go up and literally went up to $60,000. And there's people that purchase Bitcoin at $60,000 a coin. And the next day, it was $30,000, okay? The next day. So I imagine those people probably were sick, but they were buying, again, blind with their fingers crossed, hoping that the price would go up. They had no idea what phase that cryptocurrency was in at that moment when they purchased. They did not know when to buy. And what I'm sharing with you is that with all of these other currencies, no one they don't know when to buy it. So they're just buying it and crossing their fingers, hoping that it goes up. And that is not a strong business strategy, okay? That is not a strong business strategy. So let's look at ours, okay? Let's go to the next slide. I'm gonna show you what happened, okay? Now, if you can see here, last Thursday, our coin started at 0, okay? Right there at the bottom, started at 0. And it immediately shot up just like all the other ones went up, okay? Just like everybody else, okay? And then it hit a high point. And then I saw people start to sell it, just like all the others. But what I did was I went in and I explained to people our strategy because I realized that they didn't know our strategy. And so they were selling. Hold on, Khadijah, hold on before you go over there. They started selling just like they do with every other currency that they had purchased before, okay? But they didn't understand that that high that was created there was not gonna be the last time. Matter of fact, that was gonna be the first high, and that we would hit a new high every week, okay? Because of the way we structure our currency, the way we strategize and put everything together. It is designed in such a way that it recreates this exponential growth every week, okay? So once I kind of explained to people what was going on, all right, they stopped selling. And then guess what happened? They started buying again, okay? Start buying. Price started going back up, all right? Started going back. And right there, I believe that is what's called a bot, okay? Let me explain this to you. With cryptocurrency, and it really just kind of gave me the idea. When a new currency is issued and you add liquidity to it or what have you, what happens is there's bots out here that searches the internet for these cryptocurrencies and will jump in and buy it, okay? And they'll buy this currency and then they'll dump the currency all at one time. And so right there, I think it was a bot that came in and dumped the currency or whatever, but that's okay because it dropped our price. But guess what happened? Because our strategy was strong, the price started to recover, okay? Started to recover. Now, again, this is inside of 1 week, guys, all right? It's inside of 1 week. So literally, Thursday, we hit that high, and then we came back and beat that high on Saturday. Sunday, somebody came in and took that big withdrawal out, which is okay, because again, when they took the money out at the wrong time, they took it out on a Sunday, okay? Instead of taking it out on a Thursday when the exponential growth is going on, they'd have made way more money. So what happens is people that's taking out money before not doing the exponential growth or before the exponential growth, they are leaving money on the table. So now look what happens. The price started to recover. Come back, come back, come back. Now, what happens is there's still people buying and selling, or whatever, but the trend starts to go up. Well, why would that happen? Why would that trend start to go back up again? The reason it starts to go back up is because the same, we used a clock when we started started selling our crypto. On Thursday, the clock clicked down to 0, and we gave out the address to everyone, okay? When we gave out that address, people were able to buy, and so the price shot up like that, okay? And then on Saturday, we took the address down. So we were not even inviting any new people to come in and buy. So all of those purchases that you see from that first dip there, go to that first dip right there, the first one, all the way to the left. No, we'll go to the right, right there. That first dip right there, that all of those purchases that raised the price were people that were already customers with us, okay? They're already owners of the crypto. So why are they buying more crypto? Okay, the reason they're buying more crypto, because this is like a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and if you go all the way to the right there, Wednesday, and if you look there all the way to the far right, you see that line shoot up. Wednesday, okay? Why is that happening? The reason that is happening is because they know that on Thursday, the clock is going to hit 0 and new people will be able to come in. They can't come in now, okay? When that clock hits 0, they get the address, they go in and they purchase their crypto, and that catapults us into exponential growth, okay? So when we go into exponential growth, the price skyrockets again on Thursday, just like it did on the first Thursday right there before whatever date that was before the 18th, okay? It skyrockets again. But what you're looking at is people that are buying and getting in position to catch the volume that's coming in on Thursday. So what happens now is Thursday creates what I call that point where Thursday, it starts, is the new low for us, okay? So where it starts on Thursday at 12 noon, when the clock hits 0, and it shoots up, what we know is that price that you're looking at, that high price that you're looking at right now, that the crypto, when it goes up again on Thursday through the exponential growth, when it starts to come back down, and it's designed to come back down, it'll never come back down to that point, okay? All right, it'll never come down to that point. And then the process will repeat itself. So what happens is when the process repeats itself is that Friday, the smart money will come in and start buying, okay? And then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, people that are already in it now will position themselves and get ready for the big Thursday exponential growth. And that cycle will happen every single week with the exact same currency. Because what happens is when the clock hits 0 and we put the address up, people they're gonna buy the crypto that we put in front of them. They don't care what crypto it is. All they care is that the price is going to go up with 100% certainty. the price is going to go up. So when that price goes up, you have some people that buy and sell, and then you have some people that buy and hold. So let me tell you about these two people, because they're two very, very different people. The people who buy and sell can make a little money. Let's say you have $1,000 and you take it and you buy our crypto. And then when the price goes up, and now you're able to sell it at $2,000 or $3,000. Okay, what happens is that person is all ecstatic and happy. Oh man, I bought it at 1,000 and I sold it at 3,000. You know, I made some money, man. I'm happy, happy, happy. And guess what? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. For a crypto to be able, a cryptocurrency should be able to service both types of people. People, highlight me, Khadija, so I can tell you. Crypto should be able to service both types of people. Should be able to service the people who just want to make some quick cash. So they buy the crypto, they know it's going up, it goes up, they sell and make them, 2-3 times the money, okay? But you have the other people who buy the crypto and hold it. Now, this is a fact I'm going to share with you. You will never find a person who is a crypto millionaire who buys and sells. Because when you sell, even though you think you made money, you actually lose money because you now have to come back and buy the crypto again. The chances are you're going to be buying it at a higher price than what you sold the crypto you had for. Does that make sense? The key to making money is to buy low and sell high. But I watched this happen time and time again on virtually every cryptocurrency site I looked at. People got it mixed up. They're buying high and selling low and wondering why they're not making any money. They're selling because they see other people selling. They are panicking. They don't have a strategy. They have no game plan, no nothing, and they're just selling for the sake of selling. Well, if you know the price is going to go up and you sell, then you are leaving money on the table. This is why a person who takes $1,000 and go and every week doubles it through our exponential growth will make about $50,000 over the course of a year, okay? The person who took $1,000 and bought our currency and is well under a penny, but every cycle, every week, it comes around, goes up a little bit more in value, goes up a little bit more in value, a little bit more in value. And you bought your currency and you got, I don't know, 3 million shares, I don't know, bunch of it. And the price continues to go up. Price hits 10 cents, $1 or something like that, you're a millionaire because you bought and you held. And so you gave you gave it a chance to gain access to the exponential growth that happens over time. You're not rebuying it, selling it, and then turning around and buying it back at a higher price. That's stupid. But people are going to do it, and that's okay. All right, nothing wrong with that. But just know that if you truly want to go after the really big money, you must buy and hold. You want to accumulate it. That's what you want to do. Not buy it to sell it. You want to accumulate it. And as you accumulate more and more and more of it, as it goes up in value every week, you look up in a year from now, and you own 5 million, 50 million, 100 million, tokens. And the price now has went up to from well less than a penny to 10 cents, to 50 cents, to $1. All right. And, and beyond, who knows? Because this we do know is that there's over $1 trillion a day that's being circulated in crypto. And right now, virtually every crypto you look at is down. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all something. Virtually every crypto that you know is down in value. All right. So look at this. This is coin market cap. All right. And we can look here. These are the top cryptocurrencies in existence right here. They're ranked right here to the right. They're ranked right here. Okay. And we can see that in the past 24 hours, okay, Bitcoin is up 1.65, Ethereum is up 3.96, Tether is down, okay. In the past 7 days, only one that's up is Tether here, and then they're down 23%, 13%, 18% over the past 7 days. All right, but let's just go down here. Let's just go down, show you. Okay, see all this red right here? All these currencies are down over the week. And they're starting to rebound here or whatever, but they're down 24%, 16%, 25%. And this is in the past week. Okay, they're down like this, right? Okay, look at it, okay? All of them, 20%. This one down 33% over the past week, all right? And again, this is what's happening in the real world. And we can look at the volume that they're doing. This one's doing $298 million, never heard of it. QKB doing $399,891,000 in volume today. And they're down 27% for the week, okay? So as you can see, these volumes are incredible, what they're doing. And their crypto is down for the week, all right? So let me show you ours here. Okay. All right. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah. All right, first of all, you can look here and see for 24 hours, we're up 284%. Okay, you hear what I'm saying to you? This is where we started a week ago. And whereas all those others had that big run and then came down and then trickled down to nothing, our strategy of only taking in new people on Thursday at noon when the clock hits 0 allows our customers that are already on board to position themselves to get prepared so that when the exponential growth hits tomorrow and this shoots up, all of these people right here profit from it that didn't sell. But what's going to happen is these people who sold are going to come back, I promise you, tomorrow and buy again. If they made some money, and guess what? They'll make some money. They'll buy here, double their money or triple it or whatever as it goes up, sell it, make some money or whatever. They will make money. But had they held it because they had it at this price instead of whatever the new price is, they would have made a hell of a lot more money. Okay, but we cannot, what I try to do is teach people simple business strategies, okay? Simple business strategies and all the stuff that I do is just, you know, old school stuff. I'm bringing old school business strategies to this new cryptocurrency world, okay? I tell anybody, okay, if you sell, like somebody right here just sold, let's go look at this, okay? I want you to look at this, okay? Here's somebody who just sold on a Wednesday. Tomorrow is exponential growth. These people right here sold on a Wednesday. They wait till tomorrow and the price skyrockets. If you're gonna sell high. Damn it. Don't sell low. Why would you sell? Here's somebody just put a sell in right here. Just put a sell in, and in less than, let's see how many hours. In less than 16 hours, this thing goes into exponential growth. The price of our cryptocurrency is going to skyrocket in 16 hours and 15 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay? All right, skyrocket. And literally, they sold right here. Wait 16 hours, price skyrocket. Here's another person, sold. When the price is going to skyrocket, watch the price goes up, boom. And they come back and buy again. That's why I say they got it wrong. They're buying high and selling low. To them, they think they're buying high. But when we know that tomorrow the price is going to skyrocket, this was a foolish sale. I mean, to them, they're selling high. That's what I meant. They're selling at a high price. But that's because they're inexperienced and they don't know any better. So they're selling right here when tomorrow the price is going to be 3 times this. Or maybe it might be 10 times this tomorrow. Okay? And they'll come back and buy some more of it. But certainly they're going to pay more for it than they did than what they got for this right here. It makes no sense to do that. Okay? Now, something else I want to show you guys here. This now is our liquidity right now. All right? I'm going to explain this to you guys. We're sitting at $147,000. All right, let's talk about this because for the Black Table members, what happens is as currency, it's like, in a sense, like kind of owning a bank. It's not a bank and then like that, but in a sense it is. So that the amount of reserves that you have, this is called liquidity in cryptocurrency. And so this liquidity basically allows you to do more transactions, larger transactions. And so we want this liquidity to be up over $1 million, between $1 million and $2 million. And in less than a week, we're already at 147,000. Okay. And tomorrow we should probably easily hit 200,000 maybe. Okay. However, here's my point. You see people right here buying. This is called buying the dip. When some people come in and buy and the price go down, if you're gonna buy, go and buy it them because they just created, they made you more money because these people know the price is going up tomorrow. And so somebody just sold, lowering the price, so they come in and buy so that their margins are higher. So they're getting the money that they left on the table. Called buying the dip. Okay, you want to do that if you see that type of activity. Bottom line is our daily volume today is $137,000. All right. And again, it hasn't been a full week. It'll be a full week tomorrow. All right. And we'll have gone through a full cycle tomorrow. And this liquidity right here, again, as people sell, it goes down. As people buy, it goes up. And so our goal is to get this up to $1 million, $2 million or whatever. And then we can start pulling some money from that because, you know, we'll have a safety net there. We don't want to, you can't pull out all your liquidity because when you hear that about companies, they call it a rug pull, where these scammers will come in and they'll run up the volume of the company, whatever, then they'll just basically take it and pull all the liquidity out of it and run off with the money. And now no more transactions can happen because there's no more liquidity. And so everybody's currency goes to zero, okay? And so we're not going to do that to our people. We're going to be very liquid company, okay? And so what happens is when we go in, these people, we build our liquidity up so that we can handle bigger and bigger transactions, more and more people, because we have not started marketing yet, okay? We have not started marketing yet, all right? Trying to send out an email to everybody in Ztegrity to give them a chance to come in and get involved first before we go and start marketing to the outside world, okay? Highlight me, Khadija.
You have to stop sharing your screen on your side.
Oh, okay, I gotta stop sharing. All right, there you go. Okay. So we want to give our Ztegrity members an opportunity to come in and take part of this stuff while the price is still well under a penny, okay? And so we can get this, and then, you know, like I say, it depends on what your goals are. If you need some quick money or whatever, then on exponential curves and the price shoots up or whatever, you can buy and sell. You can sell then, okay? Position yourself ahead of that if you can, if you're already a part of it. You know, you want to position yourself to take the advantage of it the best you can. Don't do any, you know, don't do stupid stuff like if you know that you want more money or whatever, and it's not 100% necessity, and you know the price is going up Thursday, don't sell on a Tuesday or Wednesday, or even a Monday, okay? And then only to come back on Thursday and buy some more at 2 times the price when, you know, because you're leaving all that money on the table. And you know what, guys? It is very enticing to look at that money and say, man, let me take some of it. But what you should do in your mind is say, is the amount of money you're taking multiplied by 10 and say, this is how much money I'm losing when I take this money out right now. And if you're good with it, go ahead and do it, okay? Go ahead and do it. But if you say, well, I'd rather have the 10 times the money, then don't do it, okay? Let it accumulate, let it build into something, and then, you know, you can, you know, whatever you do, whatever you need to do. But just remember, no one has ever became a millionaire with crypto who buys and sells. Every person you will ever see on talking about cryptocurrency and millions, they purchased and they held. And the value of the currency was low when they purchased it, but over time, the value of it went up tremendously over time. And if you're continually selling it, when you had it at this low price, but you sold it at a low price and went back and bought some more at a higher price, and you continue to do that, you will never see the riches that can come with this. Now, you know, you can do both. You can accumulate and still sell some here and there or whatever, you know, but don't abandon, don't ever sell it all or whatever. Always leave you some in there working for you long-term and try to accumulate it so that long-term, one day, you know, you don't have to work no more, okay? You call the shots. You got enough money to do whatever it is that you need to do for you and your family. And that's what this can offer for you, all right? And, you know, we're doing it different. You go out there, you buy somebody else's currency, not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you, when you buy that currency, you don't know if it's gonna go up or down. You don't know. You're gonna be guessing it. Over here, we have phases that we have shown. I'll show you the phases right here, then we'll take questions, okay? You go to our website here. Okay, we go to Ztegrity. No. Okay, yeah. Zteg crypto, okay? We see our clock here. When this clock counts down to 0, it's going to be replaced with the ID number for the address for the crypto so that you can swap and purchase our crypto. It's going to happen at 12 noon tomorrow, okay? Now, again, we ask the question, which is more important? Picking the right currency or picking the right time? And of course, we know that picking the right time is more important because you can pick any currency at the right time and make money. You can purchase any currency at the wrong time and lose money. That's a fact. Okay? But here are the phases right here. And this is what I noticed. I seen that you have a seed phase, and this is where everybody's trying to get stuff together. Then you have a promotion phase that kind of lets people know what's going on. You have the exponential growth phase that starts up. Then you have a volatility stage, and then the maturity stage phase, which happens over long term. But here's the point. With other currencies, these phases happen once, okay? That phase happens once, that promotional phase happens once, that exponential growth phase happens once. What we're doing is we have created a situation so that the seed phase, the promotion phase, and the exponential growth phase, and the volatility phase, it all happens every week. And we know the days that these are going to happen. So we're not blind. We know when this is happening. We know when we're in exponential growth. It's not a question at all. When you know what's going to happen, you can prepare yourself and you can typically take advantage of having that knowledge, okay? That, my friends, is how businesses make money, by having access to information that you can now use to your advantage in order to profit. And we're giving you the information, showing it to you, packaged it up for you, packaged it for you. You don't have to guess at it. You know every day what you should be doing. Should I sell this day? No, shouldn't sell this day, okay? Should be selling on exponential growth Thursday if I want to sell. When should I buy? Best time to buy is Smart Money Friday, okay? But any of the other days is good as well, okay? Because I'm already in. If you're new to this and you're trying to get in, you got to come in on Thursday, but you're part of the ecosystem, okay? You come in on Thursday, somebody asks you, hey man, what's the address for the crypto? Don't give them the address. Say, go to the website. On Thursday, the clock is going to hit 0 and you will have the address there, okay? Do not give out that address to people. Why? The reason is because if everybody comes in whenever they want to, we cannot concentrate the energy that we're generating into a force that can be beneficial to us, okay? It's like you can take water and it'll flow it out of a hose or whatever and water a flower. You take that same water and put it in a small teeny weeny hole coming out of it, so small that the water coming out is coming out so forceful that you can cut rock with it, okay? It literally, you can cut a rock with it. So my point is that we're taking a week worth of people that would come in and buy, new people, we're condensing it to Thursday. Come in Thursday. We know that's going to trigger our exponential growth, which is what we want, because two things happen. Our value shoots up. Everybody's excited. It's going to come back down, but it never comes back down to where it started because the overall group is now bigger, okay? It's now bigger. all right? And so it's an ingenious way for us to make money in this new industry. And when people wake up and see what we're doing, they're gonna say, wow, that's incredible. But we have it now. We have it now. So let people know, go to their website when that clock hits zero, price is gonna go up, go buy. Then after that, they can take advantage of knowing that every Thursday, that situation is gonna repeat itself over and over again. And some people say, well, you're gonna use the same currency? Yeah, we use the same currency. I look at that currency like a horse, okay? You take that horse out the stable and put it in the race. Horse take out running and win for us. Cool. Put them in a race next week, you win. I'm gonna keep putting them in the race till one day, if I take that horse out the stable and it just keel over, and I say, boy, get up and run, and he can't get up and run no more, guess what? I'm gonna take that horse, put him out the pasture, okay? Put him out the pasture, let him eat and relax for a while, get his feet back. I'm gonna take out a new horse, put him in the race, and continue, okay? Because people are coming to the race, okay? They don't care what horse is running. They're coming to the race, all right? So that's what we're marketing, that clock, the countdown clock, and the fact that when it hits zero, we know the price is gonna go up, all right? That's marketable. So when that horse that we put out the pasture for a while, come back and check on him, he's back healthy again, we put him back in the race again, okay? So it's a strategy behind this. It's not something that that popped up out of nowhere. I sit down, you know, man, if you even had any idea how much time and energy I put into putting this whole concept together. And again, looking at this from a different perspective that really nobody is doing. Nobody is looking at it. And you know, I'm sure there's some very, very smart gentlemen out here. All right. However, you know, I just see things a little bit differently. And so far, I can tell you that this strategy is working better than I ever thought it would. It's working better because I really thought that we would go through exponential growth and go up, say to 100, come back down, say to 35 or 50 and stay there. And then exponential growth starts again and we go from 50 up to 150 and come back down, say to 100. And then just stay there, you know, for the rest of the week. But what's happening is shooting up. And when it come back down, it's going back up again, okay? Even before exponential Thursday gets here. So we have two growth phases. One over the 5 to 6 days after exponential growth, and then our big massive push on exponential growth. Man, it doesn't get any better than that.